Let's rock, baby.
Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry.
2 millenniums ago, there was a war between the human world and the other, the underworld. But somebody from the underworld woke up to justice and stood up against this legion alone. His name was Sparda. Later, he quietly reigned the human world and continued to preserve harmony until his death. He became a legend. The legendary Dark Knight, Sparda.
Devil May Cry. Sorry, we closed at 9. Again, no password. I can't seem to get any real business. Whoa, slow down, babe. Well, what do we have here? Nature calls? It's in the back.
So, you must be the handyman who'll take any dirty job. Am I correct?
Almost. I only take special jobs, if you know what I mean.
You're the man who lost a mother and a brother to evil 20 years ago. The son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparda, Mr. Dante.
Well, the way I figure it, in this business a lot of the right kind comes around. And if I kill each one that comes, eventually I should hit the jackpot sooner or later.
In that case, you should be used to this sort of thing.
Are you really the son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparda? Didn't your daddy teach you how to use a sword?
Sword. Time to go to work, guys. Even as a child, I had powers. There's demonic blood in me.
What strength?
You were the first one to know about my vengeance. Looks like I'm getting closer.
It seems that way, but I'm not your enemy. My name is Trish. I came here to seek your help, to put an end to the underworld.
Then why did you attack him and kill him?
Years ago, Mundus, the Emperor of the Underworld, resurrected.
Mundus?
Yes. His powers were sealed by Sparda. He's attempting to gain control of the human world once again. He has been preparing to open the gate on Malay Island. The castle is above this cliff. Come on, let's go!
It's too funny. Miss magic to and fro. Loosen my mind from within. For it starts to end. But you know, if you know what I mean, don't you know? Got a hole shaped door. The fuck? That's a lot of different camera angles.
Futh. What is this?
Devil May Cry. Hi. Where do we go, Fryan? Where do we go? Fryan! That does not sound like that. Fryan! Where do we go from here, Brian? Back to where we started. Okay. Brian, tell Rice and Kaylin to come. Yo, what's up guys, my name is Ryan. I just came here for 1 minute and then just left. I'm not here to support my friend in his streaming goals. I'm just here to goon, basically. Maybe I am meant to get grabbed by the door, who knows, let's see. Okay, the door changes mind. The door changes mind.
You must be the handyman who'll take any dirty job. Am I correct?
Almost. Puppets. The spirits start off very reminiscent of Resident Evil. Red worms are going to function as our currency. We need 45. There are 45 scattered around this room. But if I am a little bit precise with this jump, I'm good, yeah. There's a secret cache of red orbs up there on the...
Let me show you all a little some.
It's the statue, so I don't have to go around this opening room in the mansion or the castle.
Come. Come.
Far. Such realistic graphics. When should I stream?
Wherever you want to, nigga boy. Wherever you want to. Whoa! Whoa! What's going on here? Whoa! Have you ever seen high octane action at that level, Ryan? Have you? Tell me. Whoa! They're back! Whoa! It seems so intense.
This is so intense.
I know, Ryan, I know. You don't have to tell me twice. Oh, Aiden. Oh, it's so intense. This is a PS1 game, by the way. Or should I say BT dubs? In other terms, in other words.
Oh Aiden, how it's so intense.
I don't know, Ryan. I don't know. That's just how it goes. Whoa, unexpected! Now where do we go? That's so funny that they, like, just the way they do this. You just press circle by random things. They don't even tell you to press circle.
Haha, that's so funny.
Okay, now we lost. Lost. Let's look at the map. I'm sure it'll help us out. Very interesting. Very detailed map, I'm not gonna lie. Very detailed. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
W map. Most detailed map known to man.
That map helped me a lot to know where to go now. You know it's intense because the intense gameplay music started playing. Okay, we lost again. Once again, we lost. I'm not gonna lie, there's only 2 ways to go from here.
Check the map.
Oh, good idea. Oh, yes, yes, of course. Oh, the map is like the opposite direction. Yeah, okay, okay. I know where to go now. They're dropping out the caboose. Straight out the caboose. Okay, back to our YouTube tutorials, how to get through this.
So real quick, I should mention that this is not going to be a 100% playthrough. I'm going to wind up missing a ton, a bit more about Bayonetta. I'm going to be missing a lot of stuff. This is definitely not going to be a 100% game. They can throw their blades at you. Their other dangerous attack, aside from the regular melee strikes, is that they can tie you up in string, but there are no strings on me. And then there are stronger variations of them called the Bloody Marys. And the Immortal Marionette accessory from Bayonetta is based around those enemies. If you look at the accessory closely, you can actually see the resemblance. Pretty cool. So we have a rusty key, which will allow us to go into this blue door over on the left here.
Okay. I could have guessed that, not gonna lie, I didn't really need the tutorial. I mean the walkthrough. But I guess maybe I'm just not intelligent. Guess that's how it goes. Whoa. Ladies. One at a time. Oh, no strings on me. Oh my god, elevator. very high octane, I'm not gonna lie. B, that's terrible. Probably should have powered up. I don't know what's wrong with me. Few enemies here, just a few. Let's go comment. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay then. Whoa, what happened? That's cool. How do I... I flipped to the fucking menu. Okay, I have no clue. I've given the courtesy, you know.
Door in the room, we have to hit the seal. This is very Resident Evil-like. It even starts out in a mansion, quiet, tense movie. That's because, as you might know, this has become common knowledge by now, I think. I'll say it anyway. Devil May Cry started out as Resident Evil 4. The bounty of good shit to come from Resident Evil 4 is practically endless. RE4 is just one of the best games ever, and it spawned another one of the best games ever, and Devil May Cry, one of the best series ever, and kickstarted the amazing genre of character action games in the process. Basically, RE4 went through loads of iterations. One of the earliest iterations of RE4 followed a character named Tony, who later became Dante, and it's just, at that point, it was straying too far from the survival horror roots of a Resident Evil game, so Shinji Mikami talked Capcom into turning it into a separate, independent game from Resident Evil 4, and Mikami stayed on board to finish out RE4, while Hideki Kamiya went on to direct the newly titled Devil May Cry. Yeah, the bounty of RE4 is endless. Strings. Ow, Breaker, Simple Digger, Help Splitter. So we start off with Force Edge, which has a pretty decent variety of combos. It's nothing like the complexity and the crazy amount of variety you get in later Devil May Cry games like 3 and 4. But there is enough to really keep your attention, keep you engaged as far as combos goes for the weapons, and plus you can buy some later on. So you start off with Force Edge, and it's pretty decent supply of combos. And your standard guns, the iconic Ebony and Ivory. But that's the end of the first mission. I told you they were short. Not too bad. End of mission rankings factor in the amount of orbs you collect during the mission and how fast you complete it, unlike Bayonetta, which ranks you based on whether or not you did all of the verses in the chapter and based on the damage taken, your combo score, and the time in each of those verses. Here it's just total amount of orbs you collect and the amount of time it takes you to complete the chapter. So something else you might be noticing is the style ranking up on the top of the screen. Right now it's at A for awesome. The stylish meter was actually, I believe it was invented in Devil May Cry. It was a new feature that was birthed in this game. And it's the meter that rewards you for keeping your combos going. Oh, I forgot this blue orb rank was in here. I knew there was something here. That statue's your shop, basically. You can go buy consumables and new moves in mid-mission. The highest combo score or highest style ranking is S. If you don't vary your attacks up, it stops increasing quickly, so it rewards variety and aggression. If you get hit, you lose it flat out. And it also drops off very, very quickly. It's only different from Bayonetta, which is a lot more lenient with letting you keep the combo going. So if you want a high style ranking, you have to be really aggressive. Priests, the weak shall give their heart and swear their eternal loyalty to me. Runes below my health bar. Those runes are my Devil Trigger runes. So now that I have my first Devil Arm in Alistair, the Lightning Sword, I'll be able to activate a Devil Trigger from now on. And when you do that, you use up your glowing runes, you go into a demon form, you deal more damage. Oh, wait, that's gonna have to wait, just got my favorite gun of the game. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Second favorite gun of the game. Jumping on a little bit. Jumping on. The Shotty. This thing is so fucking good. You can also make it fire a little bit faster than intended by doing something called shotgun twitching, which is, I believe, the way it works is you straight slightly as you pull it up to aim, and it skips some of the recovery animations. Really, really cool. And Supposed to